Let's go, boys. I'm excited for this.
After you. Wow.
There's a
What
vault.
is this place? Let's take a closer look.
No way, dude. I love vaults. Let me tell you, I love vaults. Love them. All right. Welcome home. This doesn't have a number on it. Bunch of junk there. Always gotta check the tables to make sure there's no like notes or anything. I know that I've missed notes before. But the tutorials are bad. Players complain as well. Quartz.
What do you think is in here?
Mr. Bradberton himself, probably.
Hi, Sierra.
The formula's got to be
Hi,
past the
Sierra.
store. Now this looks interesting.
Oh my god. Boys. Is his head gonna be frozen?
On Earth? Wait. No.
Oh, a sick ass car, bro.
That's John Caleb Bradberton. At least it's his head. Wow.
Yep.
Who are you? I haven't seen a real human face in so long. I had given up all hope.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's alive! He's alive! My name's Sierra, sir. I'm your biggest admirer. I love Nuka-Cola more than anything. This is such an honor.
You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here?
Stuff, I guess? This is kind of awesome. Dude, what happened?
We used the contest code to get in. What the hell happened to you?
I made a devil's bargain, though I didn't know it at the time. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design, he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the price.
This is insane, dude. This is like Futurama right now. With heads in jars.
Who was General Braxton?
He was one of the top men in the Army Research Laboratory's Weapons and Materials Division. He'd taken a keen interest in my quantum mechanics research and offered me a trade. In exchange for my assistance on a top-secret weapons project, he gave me access to an experimental process that would artificially extend my life. Like a fool, I leapt before I looked. I've certainly paid the price for my short-sightedness.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead. In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition.
Uh-oh.
I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
Are you really sure that you want to die?
I've had plenty of time to think about it.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here. I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Bradberton wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
Whoa. There's a problem with that. If she stays, he lives, and I don't get the loot.
Running out of steam? You should drink a Nuka-Cola. That always gets me going.
If he lives, I don't get the prototype ammo. What can you offer to make this worth
It
my
is only
while?
ammo, it says.
I do have one thing that might interest you. I've got a limited edition Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. It's really stylish and not many were made. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared to what I'm offering. The choice is yours, but I beg you to honor my wishes. There is no one else who can help me.
I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Jumpsuiter ammo, jumpsuiter ammo, jumpsuiter ammo. It's not always about the loot. Monka S, says Remington's. See, now here's the thing. When I played New Vegas,
Can you imagine being trapped like that for
Mr. House was in a thing like this. Of course, not just his head, his entire body. And I pulled the plug for Mr. House. Should I do that here? Or should I do something different? I don't know. He's basically giving me ammo, it says, which, like...
Please, think carefully.
I
Don't
know.
rush your decision.
So,
Can I talk to him more?
have you made up your mind?
If Sierra stays with you, haven't decided. I'll shut off the power. I'll see. Let's see what he says about this.
What about Sierra's offer to keep you company? Wouldn't that help?
The mummy.
I admit I'm flattered by her admiration.
That was pretty cool in New Vegas. Yeah.
I'm so tired. In ways that words could not explain. I've lived far too long already. And I'm prepared to move on. I await your decision.
I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna look
I
around
haven't
here.
decided yet.
I see. I can only hope your sense of compassion compels you to do the right thing. I've been a prisoner long enough.
I sort of feel sorry for him.
I mean, I completely understand where he's coming from. If I was in his spot, I'd be like, yo, you better listen to me and you better kill me and all that, because I don't want to live like this anymore, because that's not living. But at the same time, it's like, can't we just put his body on a
frozen head.
on a
How
like
could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Protectron or something? Can't you just live through that way? Stuff. Dude, this car looks dope. It's like perfect condition. It's a Corvega, I think. Oh, in a freaking motorcycle. What's behind here? I mean, we could also check out like both options and see just like which one we like better, but I don't know which one I'll do. Mr. Bradberton, Leap X. Acquisitions, Project Cobalt. Merle's Very Cherry Soda. Oh, so this is the stuff that they took from people. Merle's Very Cherry Soda, which launched as Nuka Cherry. Original formula was a local home-brewed pure cherry soft drink, made slight adjustments to formula, but otherwise left flavor intact. Mixed with Nuka-Cola, then enhanced with color to boost visual appeal. This is cool. Grape Pearl Soda. Joni Chang. Original formula sold overseas. Flavor profile virtually unchanged. Slight ingredient adjustments. Full rebranding and repackaging completed as per Nuka-Cola marketing division. Sharon's Down Home Country Lemon. So this quartz, Nuka-Cola Clear, awaiting final approval, lemon and lime. But the ingredients are quite expensive. Don't recommend use of current formula for cost-effective production. We still don't have that. We have not found that yet. Packed full of Joe. Nuka Boost Experimental. Nuka-Cola and coffee. Initial taste test not positive. Recommend we rethink this flavor combination. Whatever got made. Project Cobalt. General Braxton stopped by my office today. I already knew he was coming. My contacts in Washington, D.C. saw to that. He asked for exactly what I expected. The use of Nuka-World's Beverageers for a military, chemical, and weapons program. I told him I'd do it if gave me the information of the military's Leap X, Life Extension and Prolongation program. The look on his face when I asked that was priceless. As expected, he said yes. The moment the Leap X data arrived, I'm putting a team to work on it right away. It's obvious that this world is headed for the end, and I intend to outlast it all. I had Vault-Tech modify my personal vault to accommodate the machinery required to keep the Leap X system running. It's costing me a fortune, and I've had to divert money from the amusement park, but who cares? So that explains why he had to, like, some of the stuff he wanted to close, or there were, I don't know if they actually did, but they were looking at closing like Galactic Zone and stuff like that because all the money was going into the Leap X thing here. And money in the park won't be worth anything when the world is a smoking ruin. I've flown a few of Leap X's researchers down here to make sure the prototype works. I bet they're glad to still have a job, seeing as all the military's money got diverted to wartime resources. I'm hearing complaints from my Nuka-World team about the cutbacks, but they'll just have to make do. Meckham's work with Project Cobalt struck gold. His team came up with a custom isotope based on the strontium-90 he's calling Quantum. He believes he can use the isotope to weaponize almost anything in the military's arsenal. He's come up with a few prototypes like the Nuka-Nuke, and we even used the Quantum to enhance one of our military's power armor suits. Ironically, I guess it's Meacham. Believes we can use this isotope somewhat safely as an ingredient in the Nuka-Cola, in a new Nuka-Cola soft drink flavor by reducing most of the harmful effects of the isotope. The Quantum will actually glow larger than the ingredients we used in Quartz and Victory. In fact, I've told Meacham to start distilling it immediately and call it Nuka-Cola Quantum. The original intention of Leap X was to create a living biosuit to preserve my body after it would normally expire. But now I've been told by those idiots on the Leap X team that it's not possible. Leap X requires so much power and so many special components, it can only accommodate no more than 15 pounds of organic matter. That leaves me no choice. If I want to prolong my life, I'll have to have them preserve only my head. I've told them to proceed. I haven't come this far just to give up and await the inevitable. Last entry. This is my final entry. Today, I will be undergoing the surgical procedures to have my head removed and transferred into the LeapX system. If anything should happen, I've instructed Peyton Huxley, my executive assistant, to handle my affairs. Peyton is the only one outside the LeapX team who knows about this procedure. I am entrusting him to visit me daily and keep me informed of the events happening on the outside of my vault. Well, what happened to Peyton? I think that was it, right? Yeah. Oh boy.
Can you imagine being trapped like
Oh
that
my
for
god,
centuries?
there's loot behind there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at both options and then decide. So let's take a look at Sierra's. Well, actually, let me see what's in the loot first, or in the loot. See what's in the vault first.
Finally. Free at last.
Mr. Bradberton! I'm sorry.
Damn, dude. Alright, let me see what's in here. Nuka-Cola Victory, Quartz. Bradberton Safe Key, Nuka-Cola Formula, Schematics, Nuka-Nuke. Oh, the Nuka-Nuke launcher. Bro, this is actually good stuff.
You sure you got everything?
I want to see this. Nuka-Nuke launcher. Damage 2,515. But you can only use Nuka-Nukes. Bro.
There's a few more rocks you haven't picked up yet.
Bingo.
And the schematics and all that stuff. Okay. You're gonna use it once and store it away. Jumpsuit is forever. Okay, I don't want to pick all that stuff up just yet, I guess. Well, I'll just pick it up. Give Nuka-Cola formula to Sierra. I mean, that's what she wanted. I don't want to see how this ends. Well, I guess we do. Let's just see how it ends. Let's see what happens when I give it to her. Because I don't know if I'm going to pick this option. I want to see the
Nuka-Cola
jumpsuit.
formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I'm grateful.
Let's see how this plays out.
Don't think this means I've forgiven you. You killed the man who was my greatest hero. A man who revolutionized the soft drink industry and whose creations put smiles on a million faces. Who the hell are you to just walk in here and destroy all that?
Jeez, guess we're not going to get married then if I pick this option.
I know you're disappointed, Sierra, but ask yourself, what was best for him?
Well, maybe you're right. I guess I didn't consider his feelings as much as I should have. It's just that never, not in my wildest dreams, did I think I'd get the chance to talk to Mr. Bradberton in person. To get an opportunity like that and then have it snatched away. It hit me pretty hard. Still, I can't overlook the fact that for one glorious shining moment, I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. I'll never forget that. Not ever. And it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
It works out for the best. She comes around eventually. So, question. Does anyone know if the voice actress for Sierra in Fallout 4 is the same one from 3? I mean, I don't know what she sounded like in 3, but I would think that they would get the actress from 3 to do the voice in 4.
Some people say I can be a little overwhelming. Is that why you stopped talking?
Now that you've got the formula for Nuka-Cola, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm not a chemist, but I might try to brew some up, just for fun. If that fails, well, I still got a new centerpiece for my collection. Here. I know it's not much, but you really went above and
what is
beyond
this?
the Call of Duty. I think I'll stick around here for a while and see what else I can find. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna need a much bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
Happy in a haystack. So she just gives you get to keep the Nuka-Nuke, the schematics for the Nuka-Nuke ammo. You give her the recipe and all that, and that's, you don't get the suit. Otis says, oh, I bet it's not. Dwarf says, I think it is, let me check. Alright, we're waiting confirmation. Alright, let's reload and check out the Nuka jumpsuit. Because, I mean, yeah, it is true. I would probably use the Nuka-Nuke thing, like, once. I actually probably should have fired it there, but oh well.
I sort of feel sorry for him.
It probably takes a little bit to do the ammo, but let's see how this option ends.
How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your decision?
Dwarf says, yes, it was the same. Jan Johns. Awesome, then. Good on them. That is cool. Thank you for looking that up.
What about the secret Nuka-Cola formula?
What about
in that vault?
That was before we found John Caleb Bradberton in the flesh. Well, mostly. Who knows? Maybe he'll tell me the Nuka-Cola formula himself, along with all kinds of other things. That would be incredible. Please, tell me that you'll let him live.
Okay, I want to see the suit.
I'll accept your offer. I won't shut the power off.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! You're doing the right thing! After all, this is a great man we're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a living legend to talk to. Good luck running Nuka-World!
Nuka-Cola jumpsuit, or Nuka-World jumpsuit. This guy's like, oh gosh, you're gonna talk my ear off, just kill me now. You think he wants to die now, and Sierra's just around, he's just gonna wish he was dead. Let's see. Nuka-World jumpsuit. Damage resistance, it's pretty bad. Although you might be able to upgrade it. You get a +1 to intel and a +1 to perception. Maintenance. It was gonna look better than that. Oh, I can't even wear armor on top of it. That kind of sucks. Aw. I'll be honest, I probably will never wear this. Okay, what does he say?
Help yourself to anything that you think is useful. None of it means much to me anymore. I'm pleased to know that even now, the legacy of my work is still appreciated. Sierra has made that very clear to me. I commend your diligence. It can't have been easy to find your way in here.
Shut off the power, does that work?
Finally.
Oh my god. I can get both loot.
I'm sorry. You asshole! You said you let Bradberton
Uh-oh.
live. You're gonna pay for that. What?
Oh no, I can't do that to Sierra.
Come on, you and me.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to get both. I don't want to. Oh no. We can't kill her. No, we can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that to her. Interesting, but you can get both if you want. It's just gonna cost you Sierra. That Nuka-World suit, is that upgradable or not? Nuka-World jumpsuit. It is also a full body armor, cannot be paired with any other armor except headgear. No, you can't do it. Oh, look at the female version of this. Yeah, you can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just think I'm gonna... This suit honestly doesn't look that great. We're gonna have to murder the man. See, don't Google it, wiki it.
I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't
Yeah, okay, so
stand
we've seen
being a
both
frozen
outcomes. I honestly would probably
How can I
use
drink
the Nuka-Nuke more. Remington says, I can't watch this happen. Good night, folks. Really, Remingtons? Didn't you see it before when I did it? If so, you already did. Well, if this is
head.
true,
Can you
Remingtons, good
imagine
night.
being
Thanks for
trapped
watching,
like
sir.
that for centuries.
I gotta do it this way, though.
Finally. Free at
Give the man what he wants.
Mr. Bradberton, I'm sorry.
Look, his eyes are still open. It's fine.
The
Look,
inventor of Nuka-Cola.
his eyes are still
That
moving.
was the opportunity of a lifetime. Emphasis on was.
I'm sorry, Sierra.
I can't believe someone as smart as Mr. Bradberton would be fooled into thinking you could live forever. I guess he was terrified of growing old.
Yep. It wasn't for real, though. Feels bad, man. I'm sorry, but just the way that I play, I think I'm gonna get more use out of this weapon than of that suit. If I was able to wear that suit and put armor on it, maybe I would keep it, but... And then I can't upgrade it or anything. It's just not gonna get any use for me. I understand, like, from an RP perspective or something, but...
Nice.
Eh. Grab all that. Loot, loot, loot. Oh, is there anything behind here? That closes so fast. No, I'm locked in here. Got nervous for a second. All right, so this is my cannon. This is the way we're
the
going.
Nuka-Cola formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I'm grateful, but don't think this means I've forgiven you. You killed the man who was my greatest
We'll let this audio
hero.
play again.
A man who revolutionized the soft drink industry and whose creations put smiles on a million faces. Who the hell are you to just walk in here and destroy all that?
I set him free? No, say this.
I know
again.
you're disappointed, Sierra, but ask yourself.
Well, maybe you're right. I guess I didn't consider his feelings as much as I should have. It's just that never, not in my wildest dreams, did I think I'd get the chance to talk to Mr. Bradberton in person. To get an opportunity like that and then have it snatched away. It hit me pretty hard. Still, I can't overlook the fact that for one glorious shining moment, I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. I'll never forget that. Not ever. And it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
Ashley's got stories to tell if she ever goes back to the Capital Wasteland. Going to use that formula? We already saw what that option is. She said she'll probably use it, and then she would stay here.
You're welcome.
Here. I know it's not much, but you really went above and beyond the Call of Duty. I think I'll stick around here for a while and see what else I can find. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna need a much bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
Yeah. That shack is pretty small. Okay, well there you go. Cappy in a haystack. Pretty fun little quest. But Bradberton, there you go. Where did a Porter Gage go? You're just gonna stay down here?
I wish you could have given me more time with Bradberton before you cut the power.
But loot.
Sierra.
I can't believe he was alive all that time, stuck in that room. That must have been awful. I'm going to see what else I can find in this place to add to my collection.
There's Porter. All right.
Hey,
What's up, boss?
You have fun, Sierra. That's pretty much it in here. There's nothing else that I want. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That is there anything behind here? Oh, can't walk
Guess I'll
back
be
there.
heading home soon. Not much left for me here.
Oh, Sierra, don't say it like that. Alright. Alright, guys, we'll get over it. Get over it rather quickly. That was cool, man. I approve of this. It wasn't like we went out of our way to find the Cappies, because they're in places that you go to during the main story and DLC and all that stuff, so it's not like it was too much of a hassle to try and find all of that, but this was pretty good, man. Like this. Alright.